You are standing in the middle of a crowded room, surrounded by the noise of music and laughter and the constant glow of smartphone screens, and you have this strange, hollow feeling in your chest that you don't belong here. You look at your friends, the people you have grown up with, and you realize that while they are talking about the next party or the latest video game, your mind is miles away on a damp pitch under a single floodlight. You are terrified of being the weird one, the person who doesn't fit in, the athlete who says no to the Friday night plans, and you feel the immense pressure to just be a normal kid for one night. But here is the brutal truth that no one is brave enough to tell you. If you want to be elite, if you want to be the person that thousands of people pay to watch in a stadium, you must be alone. You must accept that the price of the 1% life is a total departure from the 99% crowd. You think that you can have both, that you can be a social butterfly and a professional killer on the pitch, but you are lying to yourself. Every hour you spend trying to fit in with people who have no ambition is an hour that your dream is slowly dying. The professional level is not a place for people who are balanced or well-rounded. It is a place for the obsessed, the isolated, and the singular. If you do not learn to embrace the solitude of the grind in the next 90 days, you will wake up in 5 years as just another average person with a collection of what-if stories. The biggest lie in the football world is that you need a large circle of friends to be successful. You hear this from people who want you to stay at their level, people who tell you that you are taking it too seriously, or that you need to relax and have fun. This is the lie of the crab in the bucket, where the people around you try to pull you back down the moment they see you climbing toward a life they are too weak to chase. The common belief is that team spirit and social bonding are the keys to success. But for the individual player, the crowd is almost always a trap. This lie is dangerous because it makes you feel guilty for your own ambition. It makes you feel like you are losing your youth because you are choosing the pitch over the party. But the reality is that the 99% are not having fun. They are simply distracting themselves from the fact that they have no direction. They are consumers of other people's greatness, and if you stay with them, you will become a consumer too. You are currently in a state of social debt, where you are spending your time to buy the approval of people who will not even know your name in 5 years. While you are out trying to fit in, your rivals in the professional academies are being engineered in a state of total focus. They are not worried about being liked, they are worried about being signed. The gap between you and them is not just about how many drills you do, it is about the environment you choose to live in. Greatness requires a specific neurological state called deep work, and you cannot achieve deep work in a crowd. When you are alone on a pitch, with no music and no teammates and no distractions, your brain enters a state of high-intensity learning. This is where myelination happens. Myelin is the insulation that wraps around your neural circuits, and it only grows when you are pushing yourself at the very edge of your ability. In a group setting, you are constantly interrupted. You are laughing at a joke, you are waiting for your turn, or you are lowering your intensity to match the slowest player in the drill. In isolation, there is no escape from the struggle. There is only you and the ball and the internal war against your own fatigue. This is why players like Cristiano Ronaldo or Kobe Bryant were known for being difficult teammates. They didn't care about the social dynamics of the locker room. They cared about the structural integrity of their own game. They understood that the only person who can truly hold you accountable is the version of you that exists when no one is watching. Most of you are addicted to the digital umbilical cord of social media because you are scared of the silence. You use your phone to fill the gaps in your day so you never have to face the fact that you are currently average. But the elite use silence as a tool. They use the isolation to audit their own thoughts and to visualize their own success. If you cannot spend an hour alone in a room without checking your phone, you do not have the mental hardware to handle the pressure of a professional stadium. You think that you are networking or building relationships, but you are actually just leaking your energy into people who are comfortable with being nobody. You must perform a surgical audit of your social circle right now. Look at the 3 people you spend the most time with. Are they athletes who make you feel like you are not doing enough? Or are they regular kids who make you feel like you are doing too much? If it is the latter, you need to cut the cord. This doesn't mean you have to be mean or cold. It just means you have to be gone. You have to be busy every single time they want to do something that doesn't move you closer to the contract. Eventually, they will stop calling, and that is exactly what you want. You want the space to build the machine. This isolation will be painful at first. You will feel lonely on Saturday nights when you see the stories of everyone out together. You will feel like an outsider in the school hallway. But this pain is the signal that you are evolving. It is the feeling of the 1% threshold. Most people hit this wall of loneliness and they turn back because they want the comfort of the group. The elite see the wall and they start climbing. They realize that the glory of the debut is worth the silence of the teenage years. You are trading the short-term dopamine of a laugh for the long-term legacy of a career. And you must understand that your biology cannot handle the average lifestyle and still perform at an elite level. If you are staying up late with friends, you are destroying your growth hormone production. If you are eating the processed garbage at the mall, you are inflaming your brain and making your reaction time slow. You are essentially poisoning your own engine just to feel like you belong to a tribe of people who are going nowhere. This is why the free nutrition and recovery cheat sheet is the foundation of your new, lonely life. It gives you the exact protocol to fuel your brain for the deep focus that isolation requires. Most players fail because their brain is too foggy to handle the mental load of solo training. They get bored because they don't have the metabolic energy to stay engaged. The cheat sheet fixes your hardware so that your solitude becomes productive rather than depressing. You can find the link in the description, and it is your survival guide for the shadows. It ensures that when you are alone on that pitch, your nervous system is firing at 100% capacity. But if you have finally accepted that you must be alone to be elite, and you are ready to use that isolation to build a pro-level architecture, you need the 12-week Elite Blueprint for $27. This is the only program designed for the solitary soldier. It takes the guesswork out of your grind. It tells you exactly what to do every morning and every night so that you never have to ask, "What now?" while you are alone. It organizes your life into a periodized system of speed, power, and cognitive load. For the price of one night out at the cinema, you are buying the operating system of the 1%. You are choosing a 12-week war over a lifetime of average. The final reality check is that the people who call you crazy or weird right now will be the same ones claiming they knew you when you were young once you make it. They are not your friends. They are spectators. They want to be close to the light, but they are terrified of the work it takes to build the fire. If you allow them to influence your choices today, you are giving them the power to write the end of your story. You must be willing to be the villain in their movie to be the hero in your own. The professional scouts are not looking for the most popular kid in school. They are looking for the kid who looks like he has spent the last 5 years in a laboratory. They are looking for the kid whose touch is so automatic and whose vision is so sharp that it looks like magic. That magic is just the result of thousands of hours of lonely repetition. It is the result of choosing the ball over the girl, the pitch over the party, and the dream over the crowd. You have roughly 1,000 days before your development window closes. If you spend those days trying to be normal, you will end up normal. If you spend those days being alone, you will end up elite. The clock is ticking, and the crowd is calling, and the only person who can decide your future is the one you see in the mirror. Stop seeking permission to be different. Embrace the silence. Audit your life. Kill the amateur version of yourself that wants to fit in. Wake up tomorrow and go to the pitch alone while everyone else is still asleep. Let the cold air and the damp grass be your only teammates. The blueprint is ready. The nutrition map is ready. The shadows are waiting. You are scared of being average, and you should be, because average is the slow death of everything you ever wanted. The only way out is through the solitude. Go work right now and make the world remember the name that your friends are currently making fun of. Stand on business and execute the protocol. The crowd is a lie. The solitude is the truth. Go work